Woj is here, the NBA's best insider. You had said before free agency began that the Raptors would get last licks, if you will. Steve is dying to know, as we mentioned at the top of the program, what is the timetable we're looking at?
The timetable is Kawhi Leonard's timetable. I mean, that's the timetable, right? And so listen, everyone's going to wait for him. The Raptors, the Lakers, the Clippers. Like, he is one of the best 2 or 3 players in the world right now. He's going to dramatically transform your franchise, whichever team he plays for. And so they're going to wait. And, listen, free agency started Sunday night at 6 p.m.
Right.
It hasn't been going on that long. It's just everybody else got off the board quickly. True. If you remember, July 4th, 2 years ago, when, key free agents came off the board. So I think, we're still looking at a timetable. I thought yesterday, from the sense I was getting around, was later this week, possibly on July 4th, possibly Friday. And I think he's got time here, knowing that there's no team here that once they sign him has a lot of work to do.
Sure.
I mean, with the Clippers, with the Lakers, he fills up their cap space. In Toronto, they bring him back. Their roster doesn't dramatically change.
It's fair to say July 4th is an interesting date. It was July 4th of 2016 where Kevin Durant agreed to join the Golden State Warriors. So that's something about that date. We'll keep it circled for tomorrow. Can you believe that was a whole 3 years ago? Last thing, the Lakers obviously had the meeting. They're hoping to get him. If they fail to do so, what options do they have to fill out right now somewhat of a barren roster?
Well, Danny Green is a free agent, who has been waiting to see what happens in L.A. I think he'd like to play for the Lakers if there's an opportunity there, if Kawhi goes somewhere else and that space opens. And, ironically, those are 2 very close teammates from their times in San Antonio. He was traded with him to the Raptors. Dallas has interest in Danny Green. Marcus Morris from Boston, who is, an outstanding wing player. He's still out on the market. And so if the Lakers have that space, they can break it up in a few places. But every day that they wait, more guys are coming off the board. But they're at a point now where there's diminished returns on what's left. They could decide to maybe use some space on DeMarcus Cousins, who remains on the market and has not, really gotten a lot of traction on where his next stop will be. Listen, they're still going to have Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Kyle Kuzma is obviously on that roster.
Sure.
But at this point, they're still piecing together starting 5, a top 6. Jared Dudley came in yesterday, but the Lakers will have, especially when you get down to those veteran minimum deals, the Lakers have always been attractive to players like that who want to get back in the marketplace next year, because you're going to get a lot of attention in LA. You're going to be playing on a really good team. And so there's a showcase there that can help you get back in the market next year and maybe get a bigger contract elsewhere.